What's up, guys? World Monster coming at you here from stormy Playa del Carmen. Happy Sunday. What's happening in Playa del Carmen? Well, a lot. One thing is for certain, nothing stays the same. So I got to show you a few changes that are happening here in Playa. Update you on a few businesses that I've covered in the past, because some things have changed for the worst, actually. And so we'll start right here. I'm on 10th Avenue, and I had a subscriber recently kind of reach out and say, hey, Casa de Las Futas, your juice spot is permanently closed. And that's actually not true. So guys, I'll put up on Google Maps where I am, but this location is for sure closed. Actually, they opened a new location, so I'm going to show you where that is. It's only a few short blocks from here, but if you didn't know this important information, you'd probably give up and turn back. Very few people cross CTM unless they have a reason to, and actually the new location is north of CTM. Also, for those who stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show you a brand new fish taco spot. Apparently we can get 3 fish tacos for only 100 Mexican pesos, or about $5 US. You guys ready to see some changes and what's going on in Playa del Carmen? Vamanos. All right, guys, so the old location's down here on 42nd and 10th Avenue. I'm gonna take you up for part of the walk at least, just to show you how close in real time this place actually is. And I know a lot of you are like, hey, Ropey, why don't you have a shirt on? It's stormy, it must be cold. No, it is so freaking humid and hot right now. A lot of people are rocking the shirtless and linen. I'm going linen pants, no shirt, pretty much all day. I'll throw on a tank top for the fish taco spot. Now guys, I have not yet been to the fish taco place, but my good buddy Jay, who has all the inside scoop on the food, pointed me to this place. He said, look, you gotta try it. So we're gonna head down there to finish off the video. That's gonna be the finale. And guys, I've been water fasting for quite some time, and so I'm really trusting you, Jay, if you're watching this. I'm literally gonna break my fast to try these tacos. And I've lost about 3 kilos, so I really need some good food. Counting on you, Jay. You haven't let me down yet. Guys, we just crossed CTM right here. There's the Beer Deposito, popular place this time of day on Sunday. It's about 2 p.m. You gotta get your beer before 5, so that place is popping. Okay, and so 48th is what we're coming up on. And I'm gonna say this is a new and improved version of Casa de Las Futas. And guys, it's highly worth coming to the north of CTM. There's a lot of gems up here that I haven't even shown you yet. I'm overdue for some good food videos, and there is some fantastic food up here. But for now, I just want to show you this new location of Casa de Las Futas so that you don't give up. This is important stuff. I literally put my reputation on the line when I recommend places, and so I have to keep you all updated. One place, the service quality of the product, everything has gone down, so I'm going to show you that next. But first things first, why is Casa de las Futas new and improved? Let's go inside and find out. So the new location, guys, I'll put it up on Google Maps. It's on 10th Ave between 48th and 50th. Natural juices since 1993. You got to go with the best. But why is it new and improved? Well, first of all, the old location used to be really tight for space. It used to be really packed. Hola. And guys, so it's a much bigger space in here, as you can see. The old one, it was kind of like, you know, if you're a fairly big person, it was hard to get around in there and maneuver. And also, guys, they have prices on everything now. Mandarina, 94 a kilo. Apples, 37 a kilo. So guys, sometimes like tuna verde, 35 a kilo is a pretty good price. But in the past, I would go to buy fruits, and it seemed like people were just kind of naming the price at the register, and maybe they truly didn't know, or maybe there was some price gouging going on, or maybe a little bit of both. But I remember being kind of perturbed. One time I went into the old location, tried to buy some of those tuna cactus fruits, and they tried to charge me 90 pesos a kilo. Now we know the prices. This is very important. Also very important, guys, the juices. I'm gonna grab an OJ to cool down. And so I guess I'll be breaking my fast with an orange juice, a little bit of sugar. I hate to do it, but I kind of I'm kind of craving it, so I'm gonna trust my body. We got the coconut water, all sorts of fresh juices here, kombucha as well. And so guys, watermelon right now, 19 pesos a kilo. I'll probably grab a watermelon on the way home, but it's just refreshing to me to see prices on everything in here. And that's a big change in Playa del Carmen. Is not only did the famous one and only Casa de Las Futas move, but they got prices on everything. Now all we need for them to do is maybe add a little bit more ventilation and fans. It is hot in here. You can see they've got an AC unit and it's not turned on. Times are tough, it's still low season. But now you know, guys, Casa de las Futas, the Rope Monsters juice spot, did not close down. They simply moved 3 blocks. Now you know, that's why you watch the videos, guys. If you appreciate this impromptu vlog style chill Sunday update, just smash the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's check out a couple more items, a couple more prices. Potatoes, 24 pesos a kilo. Hola, ¿cómo ha estado? Yeah, so purple onion, 26 a kilo. So it just seems like there's a level of transparency now having these prices. Happy Rope Monster. All right, so that was the most pressing thing, because I've had a number of people be like, oh my God, Casa de las Frutas is gone. All right, thank the good Lord that it's still there and they still have all the great products and with the prices on them. Let's move on to pressing issue number 2, because when I recommend a place, I truly mean it. I recommend stuff with my heart and soul. I recommend these places not because they pay me, not because there's some type of compensation, but because these are the places I go and I want you all to know about the gems, the deals, so everybody wins, right? But this second piece of news is really important, because I recommended this place in a video called Cheapest and Best of Playa del Carmen Part 1, the same video where I first featured La Organica, which is still fantastic. But this place, I wholeheartedly loved it because they had some of the cheapest and best coffee in Playa del Carmen, if not the cheapest. I went there the other day, and I'm gonna share a story with you in a moment, kind of what happened. Some of you may already know this. I included a brief update in a rental video I did, but I know not everybody watches those. So I wanted to come with a very clear, purposed update video. Let's head to spot number 2 before we get hit by a taxi. Guys, one other brief note is I just wanted to point out the potential oversupply and overbuilding here in Playa del Carmen. It seems like every time I turn around, there's a new building going up. I'm going to have a discussion on a podcast with a buddy of mine, Jeremiah. That's coming soon. We're going to casually, he's a former real estate agent, so he's got a little more insight and expertise than I do. But we do want to cover that topic because the housing market, the rental market, that's a really hot subject here, and that's why I'm hitting you guys with the rental videos. But I want to talk about that on a broader scale with someone who's got more deep knowledge. But for now, guys, let's keep going and stay focused. This is not a rental video. I did actually upload a rental video earlier today. I'll link that in the description below. There's a gem of an apartment in that video where I'm actually considering moving. So check that out if you haven't already. Guys, this is why I'm not wearing a shirt. Just that little bit of walking so far and I'm freaking covered in sweat. It's just, at least the breeze is kicking up now. That gives me a little bit of relief, but it is freaking hot and humid. Early October, low season, rainy season in Playa. All right, guys, pressing matter number 2 is coming up right here. We're on 10th Avenue. There's actually a lot going on 10th Avenue, so we're gonna continue with this theme. But we're here in front of Panificación Castillo, this place right here. And they used to have fantastic coffee and the cheapest coffee. And so I don't want to stand here and talk too much in front of this place, but you can see the prices, you know, 25 peso espresso, 25 peso Americano, you got to try it. Recently, I had a subscriber leave in the comment, hey Ropey, we tried your cheap coffee place and we tried a pastry, a donut, and it was rock hard and the staff was rude. And I thought, man, I need to go in there and see what's going on. And it's true, the coffee tasted like dirt and mold. It was the worst coffee I think I've ever, actually it's the worst coffee I've ever had in my life. And I don't give negative reviews, but I do have to update you guys, because if I put my reputation on the line and say, hey, Panificación is great, and then you go in there and it's terrible, that's on me. And so I'm here to update you. Panificación Castillo is now a complete fail. The quality of the coffee is down. The machine that they're using, they blamed it on the machine, and then I asked for a refund. I got an espresso americano, and I tried to drink part of it, and then I took it back and I said, look, I think I want a refund. They had to go up the chain of command. They weren't going to give me a refund. And I'm like, guys, I've done videos promoting you, like, treat me with a little bit of love in return. But the problem is that none of the staff from when I did that video is even there anymore. It's all new staff. They're sourcing the coffee from different places. The espresso machine is different. So it's completely gone down the tube. And now you know, I hate to say this, I hate to bring bad news, but I would also hate even more for you guys to go in there on my recommendation and try their coffee or try their breads or pastries, and you get some donut that's 2 days old that should have been thrown out, you know, at least thrown out yesterday, yet they're selling it to people still. So guys, that's pressing thing number 2. Panificación Castillo, avoid. If you want an alternative for fantastic coffee, try K Huevos on 5th Avenue. Poppy over there, his Instagram, I believe, is at Poppy Coffee. I'll try to put that up on the screen. The dude is a gentleman and a scholar when it comes to making coffee, and just a fantastic person to hang out with. That's K Huevos on 5th Avenue. I'll put up on Google Maps where that is. And Poppy Coffee. Poppy is the guy who makes the coffee. And it's really the only coffee that I would say is better than what I can make at home with my own espresso maker or my own pour over. Now you know. Let's move on to pressing update number 3. Guys, I'm here on 38th, and once again, still on 10th Avenue. Let's cross the street without getting hit. Here we go. And this entire section of 10th Avenue is dug up. So it's actually causing quite a bind as far as traffic. I had a subscriber asking, hey, how is the parking situation on 10th Ave? And this is the current situation on 10th Ave, and it doesn't really look like there's an end in sight. Maybe by December, by the peak of high season, this will get finished. But what's happening is, hey, what's up, guys? Permiso. What's happening is that because the southbound portion of 10th is closed, people are riding the wrong way on their bicycles and scooters on the northbound part of 10th Avenue, and it's actually causing a lot of risk for cyclists and scooter enthusiasts. So you should be aware of that if you're coming down, and it's basically like this from here all the way to Constituyentes. And so expect delays, issues with traffic, at least for the coming 2 months or so, if I had to guess. And so yes, we're here in front of Chedraui, and once again, this makes it basically impossible to get into the parking. This is where you enter the parking structure at Chedraui right here, and there's just no access to it. So if you're expecting to have a smooth shopping trip to Chedraui Selecto, like always, when you come back into to Playa del Carmen for high season, don't expect the same shopping experience and parking experience at Chedraui Selecto. And guys, pressing thing number 4 is inflation and price increases. So for those of you who haven't been in Playa since maybe last April and you're coming back down for high season, don't expect to pay the same prices for goods such as coffee. And so we're actually going to head into Chedraui. I'm going to show you some of the things that I buy on a weekly basis, and I'll share what the prices were before and what they are right now. It's a little bit shocking, but I've been doing the calculations, and if I took the average of about 10 items that I analyzed, inflation is running at like 9% on groceries. Bad news all right guys, big change number 4 as we round the corner from La Organica into Chedraui. Big change number 4, inflation and new prices in Playa del Carmen. ¿Qué onda, Omar? So another little piece of news is that Omar at La Organica is still there, but Andrik, who left, he went to Puerto Escondido for a while. He was going to move there. He's actually back, so say hi to Andrik if you're going to go into La Organica. But for now, let's focus on groceries. We're here inside the beautiful, air-conditioned, refreshing Chedraui Selecto. And I'll have to keep the camera kind of tight, mostly on me, because there's a lot of people in here. I don't want to film anyone who doesn't want to be filmed. But what I wanted to share with you is prices. First of all, almost everybody from Canada and the US drinks coffee. And I'm gonna see if I can find my go-to coffee here. So I usually go with the, let's see if it's here, the Garat Espresso, unless I'm getting my coffee from Kawa, which I've covered in previous videos. But my particular coffee, if I can find it, has gone up to 100. This is the Blason. I go with that as well. But it's gone up about 9%. It's up to 150 pesos. I was paying 111, 119 pesos, somewhere in that range. And so it's up to 150 pesos. That's a pretty big jump. And so guys, let's move on to some other products that I like to get. Jamon Serrano, certain types of cheese. I'll show you those in just a minute. But I think you guys get the point. Inflation is running pretty hot here in Mexico. It's not just a problem isolated to, you know, Canada or the US. I mentioned to Sabrina the rate of inflation in Mexico and the US, and she thought that like 2 to 4% was high, because that's kind of what it's running at in Germany, but it's actually quite a bit higher here. Okay, so once again, this Tangamanga right here is up to 136 from 108 that I was paying before. So once again, we've got similar numbers as far as inflation goes. Let's check on another common item like milk. Hold on. So let's check on the milk. I used to buy this, where is it? Here is the kefir. The kefir. This guy right here has been fluctuating drastically. It's now at like 82. I used to pay 60 something, but I've seen it recently as high as 99. So just expect fluctuations in the prices. Like this organic milk is up to 45 pesos. I used to pay, I think, 32. One of the big shockers is I drink this Santa Clara leche entera, whole milk from Santa Clara, and I get that at the OXXO near my place, and that's also up about 7%. Just in the last couple of weeks, I was like kind of rubbing my eyes like, what's happening? So there's a few examples right there. Let's check on some of my favorite cheeses as well and do the math real quick. So I've talked a number of times about this this sheep cheese. Like there's a black garlic right here, and it's a fantastic cheese. But guys, it's up to 210 pesos for a 190 gram little piece of cheese. That's just a few bites for me, and I believe I paid 140 for that previously. So we're getting into these like more like 25% jumps on certain items, so it hurts the pockets a little bit. So those are 4 pretty big changes that I wanted to cover, and now I'm starving, guys. I really haven't had any food for a while, just water and tea. I've been water fasting. So let's go try this new fish taco spot in a moment. So yeah, guys, you can see we're coming up on Constituyentes, and this is still 10th Avenue is just all dug up right here. And I'll keep you guys updated on this situation. You know, I've talked to a couple of the construction workers. They're like, yeah, it's only going to be a couple weeks. And I'm like, I don't know about that. So I'll keep you guys posted. And then also I have a personal update on myself, guys. I'm feeling really good now. I've been fasting for almost a full 48 hours. I think by the time I order these tacos and they get delivered to my table, I'll be right at 48 hours of water fasting. Been drinking tea, herbal teas, ginger, cacha mate, which has pennyroyal, mint, chamomile, coriander, and fennel. And I actually had quite the purge today. Obviously, this is not medical advice, but I drank some of that herbal mix this morning and just threw up a bunch of bile and crap. And now I feel fantastic. I feel clear-headed. So sometimes for me, that's what it takes, is just a water fast. I was actually speaking with a subscriber the other day who did a 16-day medically supervised water fast. And I won't share any personal information about her, but she was able to overcome the unthinkable with that. So it's inspirational, and I thought I would just take a moment to share that with you guys. I know that's not necessarily a big change in Playa, but it's a big change for me. I wasn't feeling at 100%, and then I did that water fast, and boom, ropey back at 100. Let's get these fish tacos. So ready to eat. All right, guys, so bonus material time. We're on 6th and 10th, and this place may not be brand new, but it's new to me, and apparently this is fish taco paradise according to my boy Jay. Let's get in there. So it's on 6th, which is actually right next door to the famous Doña Paola. So it's pretty hard to come over here and not just go to what I already know and trust, which is Doña Paola. I love Doña Paola, shout out. If you haven't tried her cooking, you're missing out. You're doing Playa all wrong. You have to try Doña, so I'll show you that real quick. And then apparently this place is right next door. There's Don Luca. Here we go. She painted it. So guys, this used to be, this is Doña Paola right here, and it was, a lot of locals would call it the blue house because it was painted blue. And I used to tell people, hey, look for the blue place on 6th. That's another change. That's why you watch till the end of the video. Doña Paola is no longer blue. It is this kind of beige color. Maybe I'll have to get 2 lunches or go in here for dinner because it's so good. My mouth is watering. I've been classically conditioned like Pavlov's dogs. Anytime I get over here and I see kind of the surrounding area like the Mercado, I know I'm close to Doña Paola. My stomach starts gurgling and my mouth starts watering. But now you know, guys, Doña Paola's is no longer blue. But the fish taco place is right here. It says seafood, tuna, fish, squid, shrimp, and I believe, yeah, this place is called Cartoccio. So let's look at this place, guys. Let's head inside. So look for this red and yellow kind of front, colorful place, and Cartoccio street food. So it looks like, look at this. So we were not lied to by Jay. Thank you, Jay. 3 tacos de camarón. So either shrimp, squid, or fish fillet for 100 pesos. Looks like they've got some other options like tostadas, medallón de atún, so tuna medallions. So tostadas as well, only 100 pesos. I might have to try a number of menu items. Now I'm refeeding after this water fast, so I don't want to overdo it, and I certainly don't really want to eat anything fried that's going to kind of overwhelm my liver and gallbladder after a 2-day water fast. But I'm trusting you, Jay. I'm going to head inside and see if I can wreck some food. Let's do this. Kind of a cute little place. It smells good. Look at this. Very quaint. Very quaint. Look, I could just like that looks like a green screen, like I'm just eating on the beach, but I'm not. All right, guys, so far I'm very impressed with the service, the attention to detail. I was attended to right away. I didn't have to kind of loiter around and wait for someone. They were clearly happy to have me come in. And so, yes, on the order of 3 tacos, you can actually mix and match. So I went ahead and started with 1 taco de camarón, shrimp taco, and 2 de pescado. And the type of fish is basa, so let's see how the texture is, the flavor. It's not tilapia, which is great. I don't really do tilapia unless it's maybe from the river in the Amazon fresh, but I just don't trust tilapia typically. So that's a win already right there. So budget travelers, guys, I've been continuing with that theme. Please type budget traveler in the comments below if you want me to keep bringing you budget apartments, budget restaurants, and other deals. Because this to me is screaming budget traveler. I mean, if you've got an option for 100 pesos here, 100 pesos here, you actually have an option for 2 right here. 250 pesos, you get 2 plates and 2 aguas. So these brochetas, 130. So this is definitely for you budget travelers. I'm going to keep bringing something every single video for you budget travelers. And everyone else benefits from that too. Even if you're not a budget traveler and you just want a cheap, delicious bite to eat, look no further. Let's try this. All right, guys, it is time. Check this out. This thing's a monster right here. Loaded up to the max, loaded to the gills, pun intended. These tacos are massive, so let me salsa up right here. We got 2 fish tacos and a shrimp taco, 100 pesos. Let me salsa these up and get that first bite magic. Let's do this. All right, guys, the first one I'm actually just gonna try with just a little bit of lime, and I'm gonna put salsa on the other 2. The reason being, I wanna get the flavor of this fish and see, you know, kind of what this thing tastes like with no salsa. But look at that right there. Happy rope monster. Nom nom nom. Guys, that's bursting with flavor. Got really good garlic flavor in there. All the fresh veggies, the red onion, the carrot. Absolutely exceeded my expectations so far. I kind of don't even want to put salsa on that because you can see just the texture and the flavor of the fish, and all the fresh veggies is just fine on its own. Guys, these taste super gourmet. This tastes like something I would get at like a very gentrified taco place, yet the price is very local. I might have to get 2 orders of these, but yeah, without further ado, it's time to try the shrimp. And once again, I'm gonna try this with no salsa. I'll try the salsa here, test the salsas out on the last taco, but look at the size of these shrimp here. So juicy. The shrimp are bursting with flavor. Just so juicy. Nice sized shrimp right there. Cartoccios, guys, don't miss this spot. This is fire. All right, guys, I just chipotle'd this one up. Had to get the chipotle on there. See how that is with the chipotle. All right, that chipotle mayo, not spicy, but just bursting with flavor. But now it's time to try the green salsa. But I tried the chipotle mayo on the shrimp taco. Wow, that is a winning combo. Do not miss the shrimp taco with the chipotle mayo. Fantastic. Let me hit it with some green salsa here on this last one. Got the green salsa, fish taco loaded to the max. So a nice good drizzle of green salsa on there. Guys, the first thing that happens with that green salsa is a little bit of spice hits me, and I'm thinking, oh no, what have I done? But then it's quickly like just a refreshing sensation. It's actually not overly spicy, but just enough spice to kind of make you think about your life choices. God, that's good. That's good. I could easily get one more order of these tacos, but I have one more very special change in Playa del Carmen to show you guys. And in order to do that, I got to pay my friends a visit and probably get a little more food. So stick around for some more bonus material, guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. This spot is an absolute gem. Jay, my good buddy, thank you. Gracias, chicos. Nos vemos, Carlos. Santa Madre de Dios. Qué rico. Guys, that was... Hey, what's up, guys? All right, just meeting subscribers over here. Hey.
Just got here.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey, high five.
Wow.
You want to say hi to anyone back home?
Hello. 안녕하세요. 저는 한국 부산에서 왔어요. 부산, Korea, yay! And Seattle, Washington too. Woohoo!
I got Korea and Seattle, Washington.
Yum yum yum.
Nom nom nom. Yeah. Oh my goodness, have you tried this place yet?
This one?
Yeah, the fish tacos.
Oh, really?
Woo!
So good.
Yeah, I had to put it in a video.
Try it.
Yeah.
Yay.
So good to meet you.
All right, yay.
Yeah. Yeah. How long you down for?
I'm going to be here another 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes. And
Okay.
then attending some language school. You're picking up some Española.
Awesome.
Hey,
All right. All right.
Oh my gosh.
High five. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Yay.
Big Road Monster hug.
Hi.
So guys, what a community. Subscribers from Korea in the house right there. So cool. Anyway guys, as I'm saying, Cartoccio, don't miss that. The tacos are truly mouth-watering. They're refreshing yet satisfying. They're not too light, not too heavy. But I got one more, as I mentioned, one more big change in Playa del Carmen that really truly means a lot to me personally. And it wouldn't have happened without you guys, so I gotta share this with you real quick. Let's get down there and say hi to a couple really good friends here in Playa. Vamanos. Guys, one thing that hasn't changed, and I'm very, very happy about this in case you couldn't tell, Pizza Renzo, still 30 pesos a slice, yeah. All right, I knew this was coming, guys. Here comes the rain. That means here comes the song. If you like Road Monster content and getting caught in the rain, just smash that little like button and subscribe if you can. All right, I'm done. But yeah, it's gonna dump. It's gonna dump rain. We gotta get over, gotta find shelter. Oh, woo, big storm coming. Big storm coming in from Cozumel. It's time to move my culito. Vámonos. All right, guys, last but most certainly not least, we got the one, the only Sabur de los Ortegas. Check this out, guys. Big change. Hey, what's up? Alfredo, ¿qué onda? Tuve que mostrar los cambios en Playa, entonces ese cambio, check this out, guys. So Sabur de los Ortegas, it's official, guys. We got the burrito, Road Monster style shrimp burrito on the actual menu right there. 200 pesos for a big fat shrimp burrito. Now you know, that's a big change. Alfredo, bring it in, man. ¿Quieres decir hola a todo el mundo?
Hola familia.
This is the guy. If you want comida al estilo como guerrero, yeah, this is the guy.
Mexican food.
Traditional Pacific Coast Mexican food. Smells like shrimp, smells like garlic. This is the place. That's why I didn't get more tacos at the other spot. I gotta eat here now. All right, guys, so I'm gonna try something brand new here from Alfredo. The guy never does me wrong. I feel super healthy after the fast and the tacos I just had, but I got room for a little more good, nutritious food. I try to avoid any toxic oils. Alfredo always cooks with real butter. So we're gonna hit that up real quick. I'm not gonna get my Road Monster burrito today because I've had it so many times. I'm actually gonna try camarones al mojo de ajo. So it's just shrimp bathed in garlic. So it's gonna just be butter, garlic, and shrimp. And then I'm gonna hit the gym and then go home and diligently edit this video for you all, guys. Thank you so much. Stick around to the end of the video if you want to see what this food looks like here at Sabur de los Ortegas. I'll put up on Google Maps right there where we are, and this place is a hidden gem. I had some subscribers who live at Aldea Thai, and they've been there for quite a long time, and they did not know this place existed till they saw it in one of my videos. Now you know. If you want authentic Guerrero style West Coast Mexican food, this is the spot. Magician himself, Alfredo, has struck again. Que mago, huh? El mago de playa. El mago de playa. Check this out, guys. Num, num, num. Just garlic, tortillitas, frijoles, avocado, rice, all the good salsa, including the salsa matcha right there. Let's set up the first bite magic. This is meal number 2. I was just over at the other spot getting the 3 tacos for 100 pesos. Now I got this goodness right in front of me. Look at these shrimp, guys. This is why the Road Monster style burrito exists, because I live to eat shrimp like this. I'm just gonna dip, the first bite magic's just gonna be a shrimp dip in salsa matcha like that. Let's do this. Oh, oh. That's what dreams are made of, baby. Guys, look at this taco right here. A lot of pica culo, chingo de pica culo. El mago de playa, ya sabes. This is the man right here, ya sabes. Tacos! Tacos! All right, Alfredo. Muchísimas gracias. Yeah. Nos vemos. Guys, so there you have it. Big changes in Playa, and that is definitely one of them. But wow, that shrimp dish that I just had, camarones al mojo de ajo. Woo, Santa Madre de Dios, que rico. Nos vemos. All right, guys, so let's recap. Casa de Las Futas, my juice spot, not closed. They just moved down to 48, between 48 and 50 on 10th Ave. And then number 2, Panificación Castillo. Nos vemos. Provecho, chicos. Panificación Castillo, unfortunately, we have to say I can no longer promote them, and their coffee just to me is not even drinkable anymore. So that's change number 2. And then we had 10th Avenue being dug up, all sorts of dug up, and that's affecting the entrance to the parking at Chedraui. And then we talked about number 4, the big changes, the cost of groceries in particular, inflation on food running at like 9% by my calculations. My standard of living, things that I actually buy, have gone up 9%. And then there's a new kid on the block as far as shrimp and fish tacos. So we went and had 3 delicious tacos over there, and also ran into a subscriber from Korea after that. That was cool. And then of course the big personal change, that we got the Rope Monster burrito up on the menu at Sabur de los Ortegas. So definitely go in there, pay Alfredo a visit, no matter what you get, whether you're into shrimp burritos or whatever else, sopes, tacos, whatever it may be, go to Sabur de los Ortegas. But there you have it, guys, the big changes in Playa del Carmen. I'm stuffed to the gills with shrimp and fish. Happy Rope Monster. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to smash the like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys in the next one. Rope Monster, out. Guys, one other change that you probably haven't noticed if you haven't been here since last April is that Señor Gojira is now open. Asian street food. I have yet to try this place. Just type Godzilla in the comments if you want me to hit this spot right here and do some monster eating. Hey, what's up, guys? You got subscribers from? Hey, good, man. Good to meet you guys. Where are you from? Canada. Canada, in the house.
We're doing that on Europe.
Okay.
Yes, we're heading there right now.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's a solid spot. It depends on who's back in the kitchen, but usually they don't disappoint. I just came from Sabur de los Ortegas, and then also hit a new spot up by Doña Paola, so that video is coming out tomorrow.
We wanted to thank you for our in-drive out. Oh
Okay,
my God,
it helps a lot.
We've been using it the last week.
I'm glad you guys mentioned that, because a lot of people don't know about InDrive, and it's worth it.
We were using